Hello YouTube, I'm making this video today to put the spotlight on some of the people who are playing the parts of the witnesses of the Grenfell Tower fire. I think it's important to keep researching and showing this for what it actually is. The first person is Oluwaseun Talabi, whose story goes as follows. He claims to have lived on the 14th floor with his girlfriend and 4-year-old daughter. He claims to have tied 14 sheets together and was in the process of taking his child of 4 years on his back to descend the flames, but was able in the nick of time to flee the fire with his daughter tied to his back. He also confronted the Tory MP 14 days later. So the 14th floor, 14 sheets, I'm going to call this one number 14. His heroism has prompted his girlfriend's brother named Lordy to publicly call him a hero for saving his daughter. And his girlfriend, Lordy, is a rapper. You'll notice that many of those in the media have connections to the entertainment industry, rappers, DJs, etc. Now, personally, I wouldn't call someone who escapes with his own family a hero, or else everybody who's escaped with a family is a hero. Now, in the same media, we have this man whose name has changed to Pat, who is a hero for a different reason. Now we're told that Pat is a hero for catching a 4-year-old girl from the high-rise flats after she was thrown from one of the top floors from her mother. So we have the same man spread over many tabloids as being the hero called Pat, but also the hero called Oluwaseun. Now, my question is this. If this man did not catch the 4-year-old, and this has been stated in many, many tabloids, then why hasn't this man come forward to refute this claim? After all, he's been in the media limelight extensively ever since. Now, I can't take the credit for noticing this discrepancy because it was pointed out by one of my subscribers on YouTube, which prompted me to look further into this character. So, who is Oluwaseun Talabi? Oluwaseun's job is a construction supervisor for Barratt Homes, which means that he's a qualified in health and safety standards and experienced in safety inspections to hold such a position. Is it plausible that a man with these relevant qualifications in the building industry would allow himself and his family to reside in a block of flats that reportedly flaunted so many health and safety issues? I personally don't believe so. On his Facebook page, it states that he's a member of a group called Underground Productions that specialises in improvised acting. So that's number 14. Oluwaseun, who's a construction supervisor for Barratt Homes, qualified in health and safety and experienced in safety inspections, and enjoys a bit of improvised acting. I'm only making this as a short video at present, for personal reasons, but I'm going to leave this with you, and I'll upload some more later on. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Annie Logical, and I'll see you next time. I'm making a short video because I've just been contacted by the person who I made a video about yesterday, called Oluwaseun Talabi, who's actually threatened me with his lawyer for me spreading false stories about him. Now, I've pointed out that there's nothing false about what I've actually said. It is reported in the paper that he's physically caught a child that was dropped from a great height like Superman, which is physically impossible, and yet he's allowed these stories to go on in the newspaper. So he should not be having a go at me for pointing this out. He's more annoyed at me for saying he's an actor. Well, he has stated in his Facebook page that he's part of an acting group, so that's not a lie. And he's also a construction manager who is fully versed in security and those sort of issues. So why are you bothered about a person like me on YouTube yeah, with a few thousand views, when you've allowed the media, who's got a few million people reading stories about you, doing ridiculous things like catching children. You've already said yourself it didn't happen. So why haven't you actually come forward? Why haven't you threatened the media with lawyers instead of little old me? Huh? Don't come to me and threaten me, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, you've allowed this story to go ahead and not even tried to stop it, right? You said you can't respond to every article. Well, if I seen an article in the paper claiming that I'd done something so ridiculous, I think I'd be the first one, especially when I'm in the limelight, to be stating, no, that wasn't possible, it wasn't me, okay? So shove your bloody accusations of lawyers up your arse, okay? And sort your own problems out, mate. And for your information, I have been in a house fire. I did have 2 young children on my own, and I did knock and get all the other people who lived in that block out of the way, except for I wasn't on the bloody telly grinning like a Cheshire cat, yeah, or being called a hero for saving my own family, okay? Thanks for listening. Analogical out.